Now, I don't even know if the call that Vince made last night was real. Did he really call the club? I don't know. When it comes to Vince, I never know. It's impossible to detect if he's serious or if he's not. Matt Mead here. Meow Mix 7338, my man. Meet him in the boxing ring, YouTube's term of service. Well, that's the thing. I don't have a problem with the guy. I don't know him. I don't have a problem with him. And you know, like I love, like people say, oh, you know, Shitway has this thing. Oh, Stuttering John is afraid of Matt Mead. No, I'm not Shitway. If anyone should talk about fear, it should be you. Hence the bagel boss. So, and hence you in the hotel lobby. So please spare me the who's afraid of who bullshit. Duke fears nobody. So it's weird. I was going to block, you know, I was going to tell him, don't let Pocky into the show. Don't let Pinky into the show. And I was talking to Vegas Beer Sauce Jerry, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I really don't care. They want to make this about them, make it about them. So also, if you want to come to any of my shows, I'll be at Rodney's. Obviously, I think we all know that now. This Friday night, I'll be at Tommy Fox's basement this Saturday night in Bergenfield, New Jersey. I'll be at the Celtic Corner in Hawthorne, New Jersey, March 5th. And I'll close out this mini tour in Allentown at the Allentown Civic Center, March 6th. Now, we'll talk about Rodney's. This is going to be a shit show. It's bad enough for me right now. And I don't mind it. I don't. But to me, call me old-fashioned. I am used to the traditional stand-up show. And a traditional stand-up show is a host, a middler, and then the headliner. That's how a normal stand-up show would be. And I made the mistake in the past. I would have me, Nick DiPaolo, Artie Lang, Jim Florentine, Modi, and Melrose Larry Green. I mean, 6 people is way too much. I did it in Los Angeles at the Grove Theater. I had, me, Jim, Modi, Artie, Gilbert, Nick. It's too many people. I remember on the Stuttering John and Friends tour, I had the late great Richard Jenny. I had another deceased guy. Was it Carl Rove? I don't know. I had way too many. And it just people get tired. They do. They just get tired. So now, this is going to be, all right, so we have Jimmy Palumbo. We got Johnny McCarthy. We have Keanu. We have Gino Bisconti. We got this Rodney impersonator and me. 6 comics. So, I don't even know how much time I'm going to be able to do. And if it's going to be a shit show, I might as well do a Q&A. So I'll just have to play it by ear. But I'm not canceling. Make no mistake about it. Duke don't cancel. And that's Fact Jack. I don't care. Pinky wants to show up with his noisemaker. Tommy Jordan wants to show up with his fucking old man acrylic mask. You know, Polka Mike wants to show up with his gargantuan head. Feel bad for the people sitting behind him. Pocky's going to show up with his fucking pock marks. They'll all have their phones set to record. And you'll pretty much hear the same act you've heard. I'll put some new stuff in there. But, you know, I'm not fucking... Jim Norton is a phenomenon. Jim Norton will write new fucking hours like every year. Like Bill Cosby would do that. And, you know, some of it even makes me laugh when I think about it. And we'll see how it goes over at Rodney's. But, you know, but it's, look, I am going in to the Alamo. Let's face it. And I don't mean the rental car company. This is going to be all of those people that hate me. Shitway says he's coming now. I mean, Pocky, Pinky. I got to make an animated series. Pocky and Pinky. Right? It'd be a great Ren and Stimpy. Pocky and Pinky. You have one guy with a really bad skin like Butthead. And then Pinky. Some pink guy, you know, with pink lady shoes and a yellow helmet. But he wears the helmet all the time. Skull! Yeah, I know. It will be just like the fucking, you know, yeah, that's, you know, Jared, I'll show this. Oh, Jared, did you email me that stuff that we were talking about? I don't think anybody came into work today in New York. Yeah. This is the Palace Hotel Ballroom. And this is the Blues Brothers, if you can remember. This is how it's going to be. This is what it's going to be like. You know, you got your cops, you got some lunatic like the girl down left. That'll be Pinky. You got the fat bastard over here. You know, John Candy. Carrie Fisher. May she rest in peace. Princess Leia. You know, she was pretty hot. But that's what it's going to be like. But I don't care. Don't matter to me. Write joke, tell joke, get checked. And that's what I'm going to do. They can boo me and heckle me, and I'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Skull! I think Miss Judy is going to book me a hotel room. If not, I think my friend is going to get me one. Either way, hopefully I'll be staying in Manhattan, and I'll certainly hang out after. So come down. Watch the shenanigans. Rodney's this Friday. And look, I am a professional. I'm going to have a good time. You know, I'm not going to disallow anyone from coming in. If Pinky wants to pay for a ticket, let him in. I don't care. Pinky wants to come up and do a set? Come on up. Right up. Fine with me. I don't care. Duke don't run. Duke don't cancel. Duke don't fear. Duke is an animal. Pat Dixon's teeth. Pat Dixon said he never worked with you again. Again? When has he ever worked with me? Does he still work at all? Seriously. Does Pat Dixon do anything anymore? Yeah, see? So I'm banging this chick, you see? And then I got her on all fours, you see? And we're hanging out. I'm smoking my cigarette while I'm giving it a high hard one, you see? And then I do the Houdini, you see? You know what that is when you give it to her from behind, you see? And right before you see, you spit on her back, you see? And then she turns her head around, thinking that you did it, you see? And then you lose right in the face. That's the Houdini.